Happy Friday, guys. Today's workout is 4 time of 50 power clean and jerks for time there. So just a single movement on its own, we're trying to get 50 done as fast as possible. So if you don't have a barbell at home today, use a dumbbell or a kettlebell if you have that, and we're gonna go for 50 alternating power clean and jerks for time. So you're really trying to keep that intensity high in this workout to really meet the intent and the stimulus of the workout here. If you can get your hands on possibly an object where you can get both your hands onto, whether it be like a bucket or a sandbag, you can also do sandbag clean and jerks for this workout too, since it's a little bit heavier as prescribed for the class. So if you can do that, if not, just use your weight for today and then just really ramp your intensity up. Try and go unbroken for all 50 reps here. I would say if you are using a dumbbell, try to finish, I would say, within 3 to 4 minutes. Go sub 3-4 minutes if you can. If you are going heavier, it'll be depending on your weights. I would say no more than 15 minutes if you're going heavier or actually using a barbell for this workout. After the workout, we go for a stretch, 2 and 2 minutes of glute stretch, and then 2 and 2 minutes of frog stretch there, guys. So you'll see more details on that, really focusing on the glutes here and also on the adductors, so the groin area, stretching that out to let that hip have a little bit more lateral motion there. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout and the afterburner. We'll see you guys next for the warm-up. All right, guys, so for the warm-up today, we're starting off with some mobility. We're starting off 3 and 3 single arm camshafts. So we're working on that shoulder blade, that scap, really trying to get that moving and create some awareness for ourselves as we get towards that workout. So for that camshaft, guys, I want you to start off with your arm nice and straight, elbow locked out. From here, guys, what we want to do is kind of mimic a cylindrical or circular motion when we do this. So what I would start off with is push your shoulder blade forward without twisting at the spine or anything like that, or through the midline. Then you're going to lift that shoulder up, retract, and as you're retracting, you're pulling your shoulder blade down, and then back forward again. We're going to be going for 3 per side, or 3 in one direction, 3 in the opposite direction, really going slow and feeling where that shoulder blade is in space. This is going to give us some awareness, get that proprioceptive system fired up and ready to go. So 3 on that one side in the clockwise and the counterclockwise direction, then do the same thing on the opposite side. Again, really trying to go in that circular or like elliptical motion for your shoulder there. Next thing, guys, we're going to get those hips a little bit loosened up. Same mobility kind of drill for that as well. We're going to get into about a squat stance, knees bent, and we're going to think about trying to push our left hip into our left hand there. So we're going to tilt that hip to the left there, then go back into center, then push out to that right position. Really trying to isolate that hip on its own as we do this. We're going to go for 3 lateral glides of the hips per side, really trying to keep motion just in the lateral plane rather than the forward and back plane there. Once you finish that, guys, we're going to go into 2 sets for our warm-up and activation, which is a hollow hold to start off with. So we're going to come down to the floor. Again, with that hollow hold, keep the legs straight, round that back and sit back until your legs are off the ground, the upper back is off the ground. Hands can be by your side or overhead. Keeping the core nice and engaged. 20-second hold. Once you're done, we're going to go for 20 flutter kicks. So 10 flutter kicks per side. Once you're done that, guys, we're going to go into a single leg glute bridge. And we're going to add a press in that position as well. So make sure you have an object that you're comfortable with pressing from that horizontal plane. You'll only need one. As you do this, you're going to be pressing from that one side. So I'm going to be holding that kettlebell on my right arm there. And I'm going to sit back into that glute bridge.
From here, I'm going to do a single leg glute bridge on my left side, then press with my right. Lower the right side, bring that left leg down. I'm going to do that for 6 reps on that side before I switch. So again, single leg press, then push up with that kettlebell, back down, and then lower again. This will really challenge both your glutes and hamstrings, but also your midline stability as you're in that position. So we're going to do 6 on one side, 6 on the other side for 12 total. Then from there, guys, we're going to go into some more pressing. This time we're going to use 2 objects. So I want you guys to get into that kneeling position. Hips are open all the way, and we're going to go for some alternating presses. So we're going to press one overhead. As the opposite comes down, we're going to switch and press with the opposite kettlebell. We're going to go for 10 alternating reps here. And as you do this, guys, really try to watch out that you don't twist around. Keep the core engaged. Keep everything nice and tight as you go through those 10 reps. Finally, guys, in that 2 sets, the last movement will be the Deadstop kettlebell swing. So usually we kind of keep the kettlebell swings going continuously. We're going to stop at the bottom each time and really emphasize the drive through our legs to get the kettlebell overhead. So kind of like a ground overhead here, guys, with the kettlebell in between our feet, chest up nice and tall. We're going to think about driving hard through the legs and then continue that pull with our elbows and lock that dumbbell or kettlebell overhead. So what it looks like from that side profile, I'm here, locking up straight overhead, starting from that bottom position each time. 2 sets of that, guys, to get that activation going, and once you're done, we'll see you next for the movement standards.
All right, guys, we're here for the AFTERBURNER. Got my mat here to get ready for our stretches, so I'll meet you down there. Gonna come down to our glute stretch here. I'm gonna start from all 4s. We're going to cross that one leg perpendicular to our body, kind of getting into that pigeon stretch. That back knee is gonna be close to the ankle. Then we're gonna sit our hips back and kind of fish around in that position, trying to stretch out this glute. So I'm gonna move back to the side, play around with it, see where I feel that stretch the most, and kind of hang out in that position. Once you do 2 minutes on that one side, switch and do 2 minutes again on the opposite side, same position there, ankle close to the knee, sit back, kind of fish around until you feel that stretch. I feel it when I go out to the side more, so see if that works better for you, or you can play around going just further back. Once you finish 2 minutes per side, we're gonna go for 2 minutes in that frog stretch. So on our knees here, try to use something that's soft so it's easier on the knees, especially on the inside of the knees. We're gonna go wide with our knees there until we feel a stretch in our groin. And then from here, we're gonna push our hips back, and you'll start to feel a stretch in those hip flexors, in that psoas muscle. Try to mess around with going back and then taking a break, go back until you feel that stretch. You can kind of twist that back a little bit in that position. See what feels best for you, trying to target that groin a little bit more with the frog stretch. So 2 minutes for both stretches today. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the workout.